you see an asshole named Carrington Sway,
Drunk
who's
son
got
of a
his
bitch.
feet, saying, "She's not my mistress. She's not even a woman."
Sleep.
Whippoorwill.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Whippoorwill.
Can I have some mints?
Oh, please.
Sleep, though.
Yeah. I want to put that fucker to sleep.
I would know that old bat anywhere. What? Okay.
Uh,
so he's got a saving throw coming, or is it just hit dice? Or
It's,
hit
I
points
get
based?
5d8.
There
Unless
you
he's got
go.
more than 5d8.
All right. Well, fortunately, he's still wounded from where Binwin clawed him.
Anyone else?
Pass it over. I needs them.
5d8, you say.
Yeah.
All right.
It should be enough, dude. It should be enough.
5d8, yeah, that's eight. There's 3. Help me out here. 8, 9.
9.
Ooh!
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's 10, 11, 12.
22.
22?
Nice. All right.
Is it based off hit points now?
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. So sleep. Just the tip of the wand.
Yeah.
So he's able to get a few words out, and then he collapses into a heap.
Drunk guys, huh?
We will also
believe
be
they say.
taking our emissary with us. He is in for a time.
Toss him in the fucking box.
Yeah, yeah. We'd be happy to take him.
Ironbeard's like, I didn't catch that part about what he said about her being. Who is he talking about? Was he?
I expect at this point he is just desperately trying to not accompany us back to headquarters for a disciplinary action.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes. His behavior is quite intolerable.
I apologize if he has been as much trouble as I expect he has been.
He says, so at this point, and he pockets
Yeah.
the panther.
Perhaps as he should. Lid closed.
Yeah, lid closed. He says, is there anything that we could do for you on your way out?
Well, and
Sardak
now,
will
hold
be
on.
disappointed if he doesn't get to meet you.
Range check.
Could we arrange perhaps a dinner in 2 days' time? Because,
You'll be back then,
oh, certainly.
he says,
Dran Enterprises. You're right.
Yeah.
for the other item.
Yes.
Yes. Of course.
Has
my guards to take your box out.
have all of the deliveries been smooth?
All of the deliveries?
That one has.
Well, other than the ones that your lady is directly tied to, I can't really say.
Ah, I understand.
Just, you know what? Don't borrow trouble.
Get us the F out.
Okay, but again, thank you for your time.
He takes you aside, and he says, and he walks away from you a bit, and he says, there could be another opportunity for you here if you're interested. We've got some other guests. They haven't dealt with me specifically, but I've got my ear on the ground.
Really?
Yes.
And
Have you ever heard of black powder?
Have I? I've heard a story about
Yeah.
that. Maybe.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah. You think it is a sort of a newfangled alchemical creation of some sort. It's an explosive substance. He says, we've done quite well here, and Lord Zardak has always felt like he needs to step up his defenses. We've just got a deal with an organization to secure a large consignment of something called firearms.
Really? I've only heard rumors.
Yes. I haven't had much chance to study this magic myself, but if you are interested in making some contacts, I can at least introduce you to the mother here. Perhaps they can, I don't know, send some of these firearms your way.
That would be wonderful. Now
Just fine.
I hesitate to overstep myself lest I put myself in harm's way as our emissary has. But would it be possible for me to, once I get my mistress settled back in her rooms in town, to come and perhaps get an introduction from you
Perhaps
then?
alone.
Yes.
Right.
Once my mistress is settled, I'm really hesitant to dismay her, to disappoint her at this point.
Well, I don't know how much longer they'll be here.
No. Then I have to thank you, but my primary responsibility is really here first.
Of course.
And I imagine your like withering like rage is actually like half real.
Waves.
It's like, why are you talking to this man?
All right. So you are, these dwarven guards begin to lead you away from the vaults, back down the passageways toward the exit.
Right, and Carrington is being drugged, or
Yeah, I guess you could have a couple dwarves do it for
He
you.
left here.
No,
No,
and I already said we're taking him back
Yeah.
for discipline.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We'll just lay him on top of the box.
All right, so he's just on top of the box as the dwarves are leading.
They're carrying
away.
him out, right?
Right. Yes.
Hey, and I guess we'll just go from here to the Hall of War and out the Port
Yeah.
Calais, and
Call it a day.
yeah.
All right.
Pretty much every step we get closer to the door
Is a huge thing.
Yes.
is a big win.
Yes. All right. You make it out to the Hall of War, and as you cross the room, you all hear an alarm.
Well, that's not us. We should go.
And,
Oh no!
Now, who is Ironbeard
Everybody
with us?
outside.
no, he did not leave the vaults, but
Okay.
he sent the dwarf guards with you. So you got about a dozen guards
Okay.
carrying your box, and a retinue basically leading you out. The doors are closed. You see the two iron golems. They just sort of stand there in front of the doors. They're bodily blocking them.
Iron or stone?
Stone. Sorry.
Okay.
And the dwarves who are in the room fidgeting with the jigsaw puzzle and whatnot immediately hear the alarm and just sort of scatter. They go off through whatever door's closest to them.
Right.
And the dwarven guards seem, well,
As soon as I hear the alarm, and I've been ready to pull this trigger,
yeah.
I turn to whoever like head, the sergeant of this little group, and I say, I wish I had suggestion, right? I say, is it trouble with his Antarim? I immediately go there.
Oh, you go there. You play the Z card.
I say, oh my God, is it this Emtarim?
You know they stole
I
my
want to
key.
play on their worst fear,
You can see that the guards don't seem to have much more information than you do.
Interesting. So they don't actually know why it's happening either.
I hear they were in the armory. I just want to peel a few of these dudes
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. About half of them, 6 of them, go trundling off in that direction.
Okay.
The others sort of look to you and say, "Have no fear. We'll protect you."
Oh. We would prefer to be on
Protect
our way.
ourselves.
The doors won't open until Lord Zardak commands the golems to step away.
So it's like a lockdown situation?
Yes, exactly. Not much we can do. It might not even be us. I mean, it might not even be connected to us.
It might not. It might
Right?
not. Don't panic.
It
Right?
might, see, honestly, it's like if
Right. That's how I feel.
well, let's prepare for to leave as quickly. Let's move the box as close
Yeah.
to the door as possible.
Set it right up alongside.
Yeah.
As soon as it opens up, we're ready to get out of here.
I honestly don't think that we are geared up to the point where we can take out 6 dwarves, 6 armed guardian dwarves, and 2 stone giants.
Stone golems.
And then,
yeah.
Speak for yourself.
and then like, and a magically locked door that we have no idea
No
how
power
to
over?
operate.
The only thing we know for sure, the
effectively,
yeah.
I, at this point, as this is past my pay grade, I look to you and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we don't. Okay, so Whippoorwill. The stone doors
Yeah.
are only opened by the golems,
Yeah.
but the portcullis are opened up by the levers.
Correct.
right.
It would not be impossible for us to fix one of these problems.
We're not
but
far away from that either.
but
No.
no.
But the stone doors are the actual.
Right, the stone doors, these portcullis are opened by the song.
That's true.
So, and we know the song.
Are we
But
sure that
it's
these
a-
controls in here aren't manual controls for these too?
From what I understood, all of the lever rooms were for specific portcullis
portcullis.
internally.
Oh, but I can see 1, 2 here.
I think these open. These switches up here open these outside.
Yep,
That's
and then those
correct.
other two open up the ones that are on the side.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, worst case scenario, we're fine with that. We still have a fucking stone monolith problem.
Yeah.
Right. So actually, what I'll do is, once we get the box parked up here by this secret door that we know exists but we can't see, I'll say, I'll kind of have a word with the guard, and I'll say it might be good if my mistress wasn't able to identify any of you very closely. She gets very angry, and
When
there's
there's a
going to
problem.
be heads will roll and complaints will be made, and I would hate to see any of that fall out on you. If you just maybe give her some space. Could you give us some space?
Oh yeah. You only have to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to be left alone, we'll leave you alone.
Thank you. And then I'll kind of whisper into the box. I'm like, boy, if there were a secret door here, it'd be really great if you could see the trigger for it, just in case we need that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, just set it over in the corner.
Yeah, we're right over here by the, so if they can, searching for a secret door through the hidden slots in a wooden box is not ideal, but you're a dwarf. You do this sort of shit for breakfast,
I
right?
could do. If I had that nickel for every time I identified a secret door through
secret door?
A secret door.
I certainly hope you realize.
Through the hole of a slot. I mean, I can try.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take a good hard look at it.
Like a perception.
Oh, that's my favorite skill.
Yeah.
I'm also going to look out the holes.
Okay. I'll give you advantage because you're a dwarf. We'll see.
That's a 1. 14.
I am.
13, because I have
Right.
a -1 perception.
Right.
17.
Okay. Neither of you see any evidence of a secret door.
How about me? Since I'm actually there,
Yeah,
I
I
can
know
take,
it's there,
Yeah.
I'll take a moment.
God damn it, where's the secret door?
Much better.
18 modified by what? This is charisma?
No,
perception.
wisdom.
Yeah, 23.
23.
You're
Oh
killing
yeah, there it is.
Okay, and do I see how to kind of open it too?
Yep.
And the golems are in the room with us?
Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
Are the golems magically animated?
They are powerful, magical.
Super
magically animated
magical.
constructs. Yep.
Yeah,
I wonder
that's
if
the
they'll
thing.
react to
We
us
can't even.
opening the secret door.
They haven't acknowledged you yet so
The
far.
dwarves
That's the
probably
thing is,
will.
that even if we could disenchant them, I mean, we actually need their strength to
We need
open
them
up
to
one of
open
these
the door.
goddamn doors. Is there any way to manipulate them?
You can hear
if you could
dwarven
Make an image
voices
of the guy that coming
just
in.
sort of echoing
We don't
throughout
even
the
know what he looks
complex. Like obviously there's an uproar brewing, but then because the doors to the south are open, you can actually hear a lot of echoing dwarven voices from the south.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I bet you I was accidentally right. I mean, but
No, I
Yeah.
think it is, but
did I sick?
yeah, because that's a powder keg by
Literally,
itself.
yeah.
But if they actually have contacts that have barrels of explosive powder,
True.
We blow our way
the
out?
Forge Armory, it's not far from here.
That'll
If
get us through
there's-
those doors.
If there's, I'm saying we're not going to be able to convince the golems to help us out of here.
Yeah,
If I had
don't
one
know
more
about that.
4th level spell, God, but it's probably too thick. I bet it's too thick anyway.
Probably, or it could be enchanted by
Yeah,
itself.
yeah. So we're stuck. So what information are we getting out of this southern door?
Can you understand Dwarven?
I can perfectly.
Yeah. Okay. So you get the impression that there has been some sort of theft. And actually, as you are listening, you can see
Well, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
that a bunch of dwarves come through the south door, escorting the Zentarum,
Escorting like
detained.
okay.
Oh.
And they take them through the eastern set of doors into what
The Hall of
the
Elders?
Hall of Elders. Yes.
Oh, you know what?
They got blamed for our robbery.
They got blamed for our robbery, I bet.
That'd be nice.
Well, they also legitimately stole my key, which I guess is my sister's key. They stole the key I was trying to steal, and that's obviously I'm inconvenienced by that.
Yeah.
Oh, and that would be ideal because like they will have the key on them.
That is my key.
Oh.
Oh, God. They are going up the fucking river. All right. They're right here. Yeah.
So they obviously.
I turn and my cape is like, wabow!
But they don't look too happy as they're being escorted into the Hall of Elders.
No, they wouldn't be.
Oh. Was that little cat?
Yep.
Yeah.
And all right. And do you guys want to do anything at this point, or are you just waiting for fallout,
At that point,
presumably.
seeing that they're on the hook,
I'm
I
in a
think
box.
we can cool out. We can cool out. Although, if we are going to pull the trigger, this is probably going to be our best opportunity.
An opportunity to.
You know, like there will never be fewer dwarf guards and golems than we are currently dealing with.
Okay.
You could always say that you're going to go back to that dude's quarters. I guess.
Then we would effectively have to fight our way right up to this point.
To the guards, like to the leaders of the guards, I say, what is the meaning of this? I came here to conduct business, and now I'm exposed to all matter of brigandry.
Yes, there has been a theft. It is most disappointing. These
But
people.
that does not speak well of your house, Horn.
Well, we're doing what we can. I mean,
It's obviously not what our. It's obviously not our heist, because you're the person that we stole from, technically.
See?
So if it was that, they would come and say to us, in fact, we'll never be accused of.
No, it's
our
perfect.
thi- Why don't we
If we can get out of here,
Yeah.
they will assume that we were part of them, and that we left, and none of this will stick to
It's
Acq
gonna be.
Inc.
It's pretty incredible, honestly. It's
So-
a great plan.
I'll say, please, mistress, don't trouble yourself further. I'm like, whoa, we don't want to let this warhead detonate. And I say,
Okay, cut the
please,
blue wire.
would it be possible for us to be on our way? It will really be best for everyone concerned if no one is further troubled by really, seriously,
Yeah.
like could we? She
she
will kill us all, and I'm going to lose my job if I can't get out of here. Could you please make this happen?
yeah, the guards will say, I'll talk to Lord Horn and see if he can come and call.
Do the golem thing.
Move the golems.
Thank you.
Finally. Because I sat on my keys in here.
Yeah, Dad, you're those grumbling inside the box.
I keistered that rod. I didn't think we were going to be here that long.
Of holding.
Yeah.
Keistered it?
I keistered it.
All 15 inches.
There's not a lot of room in this box.
The eyes are very wide.
Yeah. Get us out of here.
And then,
Yeah.
I can
The
taste
one
it.
end is sort of dulled and rounded, so that's pretty
Oh,
good.
that's fine.
Yeah. The other end has got sort of like jagged pieces.
No,
where
no.
it's-
yeah,
No.
and it can cast heal. So worst case scenario.
Normal Friday night
Right, yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
It can cast heal.
Yes.
So I'm just saying worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Another dwarf
We got
comes.
it. We got it.
Yeah, another dwarf comes out. A female dwarf. She introduces herself as Rizwin, daughter to Lord Zardak Horn,
Oh, is that
and
so?
says that my father would like to speak to you. The Black Network individuals who have been accused of theft have implicated you in the theft as well.
In the theft of what?
She says,
We demand to know.
my father was an adventurer in his day, and he collected a number of powerful magic items that he wielded on the battlefield, mostly against giants and dragons and orcs and their ilk. One of those items has gone missing, his belt of giant strength.
Ooh, I wish I had stolen it.
It really wasn't us.
I said, you may search me if you like. I cannot grant position.
Oh, we don't believe that you are actually to blame, but your accusers stand in the Hall of Elders, and my father would like to hear what words, if any, you have on this matter.
Our accusers are Zentarim.
Correct.
That should be the end of this conversation.
That is true, but they claim.
But they've manipulated you through your hierarchical family structure.
No.
They made a ridiculous accusation in a place that you think is special. Am I interpreting this correctly?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you are.
Let's go in there.
Well, we should get in there.
Well, we gotta go in right now.
Yes. All right.
I'm really sorry.
When you are let in, you can see the Zentarum are they've got a number of dwarven guards standing around them.
I
They
guess
seem
I
a
take it
little-
the box is left out front.
Yeah, I don't reckon they would bring the whole
No,
box.
boy.
No, I will. If
Demand.
yeah, we'll say I'm sorry,
Well,
but we are
wait,
charged with this.
No, here,
this
I've got it.
Invisible.
safekeeping.
We can walk
I've,
around.
no, I've got it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You say, well, ordinarily I would leave the box in your charge, but I understand that there's been a problem with theft recently.
Oh, that's very nice.
stings.
That's way better.
Okay.
Bam!
Damn.
I do that too. I say, bam! I get my
Yeah.
sort of mantis thing going. They don't like that.
All right.
God, now it's at the halls of... Dude, it's gonna be some battle by combat thing. God damn it. It's gonna be some judge, oh, you must kill all these guys.
So a couple guards come back out to haul the entire box into the Hall of Elders with you guys because you want to keep the box within your line of sight at all times.
That's their cardio. Yeah, that's
Yes. And Rizwin understands you perfectly. Certainly, if a theft had happened
Yeah.
under these circumstances, I would not want to be separated from my belongings either.
fine. No, absolutely not. I apologize for my brusqueness earlier. You must understand that I'm operating a very large organization, and
Of
and
course.
I understand, much as it must be with here, it's
And you
very
understand,
difficult
of course,
to find.
that my family considers security to be its primary
Oh,
responsibility.
absolutely. And I've seen nothing
And this is
prior to today.
This is so embarrassing for us. But
can
I appreciate
I can
your
only
understanding.
imagine.
When you're let in, the 5 Zentarum, they're sort of the gloomy gusses standing in the room, tall, shoulders above
Weird
their-
snake lizards.
shoulders above the guards surrounding them.
Yeah.
And one of them's still got the snake coiled around her wrist. Actually, one of the male Zentarum has another snake too, a red one. And they seem to be
Started with
defiant.
snakes,
They have a look of defiance to them,
Yeah.
a look of condescension. As you walk into the room, one of them actually kind of like does one of those things.
You see, I don't even snort at people. I have someone to do that.
Yeah.
Snort at that man.
You can see an old, kind of cataracty-eyed
Yeah.
dwarf sitting on the throne. He's got what you assume to be his wife standing next to him, holding an iron scepter on his behalf, and he's sort of perched on the end of his thing. He says, "Who's that?
I'll let myself
Announce
be announced.
yourselves."
Okay.
Yeah.
Allow me to present my mistress, Auspicia.
Dude, it was this close, dude.
Dude, you're Omin Drag tonight.
Omin Drag.
Yes. Well played.
That's the name of the episode.
Omin Drag.
It's called part 1.
Yeah.
Well, now, you said that there were a number of guards.
Yeah.
What is that number?
Probably 2 dozen.
It keeps
2
changing.
dozen.
Yeah, in
2
here
dozen.
it's going to be tough.
Yeah, they got a pile.
And that's
One of those
and that's to say
questions I
nothing
shouldn't
of the
have asked that
Dwarves
question, actually.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
dwarves on dwarves.
Yeah.
But also,
name of a porn.
that's to say nothing of the
What's that, Lanya? I have that on DVD.
I have that on
12
DVD.
statues.
Multi-angle.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, what are these statues, by the way? Our scenery, it looks like we have a dais.
There is a raised stone dais upon which the throne sits. Steps leading up to it. This is a formal greeting hall, basically. Behind the throne, the back wall is carved into this elaborate dwarven mural, and then the statues appear to depict dwarven gods.
Okay.
Or
Do they look like the
gods.
type of statues that, like,
Come alive.
yeah.
They could.
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They got that look about them.
They're roughly the same size as the golems you saw outside. They could be more golems.
These
although
fuckers love animating shit.
Dude, that's all they do.
Disney, it's straight up Disney up in
that
this
would be
piece.
some serious, like a dozen stone golems. That would be some serious.
I don't want any
mojo.
part of that. Okay.
No, they don't look like the animals.
All right, so I come in, but I'm he's done the announcement
And actually,
with my real
they,
name.
They carry the statues have chains and lift hands,
cool.
and there are lanterns hanging from the chains.
Cool beans.
Sweet.
I
Are
love
they
that.
of
for the
dwarves,
office.
the statues?
Yep.
Oh,
They have those at Lowe's. Like it's just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crate and barrel.
So yeah,
winter
I'm put out, but I came. So I'm cutting that very fine line of respect and dismay.
Right.
And this is like a big hall. How high up is the... Now, I've never known how to pronounce it. It is
dais.
dais.
Yeah.
Okay.
A dais.
I always want to say
say
dais. Yeah.
D-A-I-S.
Yeah. And is this like a big vaulted hall?
Yes.
Because like in a big vaulted hall, I would
Voices carry.
I would expect, yeah, it'd be kind of echoey, kind of gothic. Are there chandeliers here?
Just, no, I'm asking.
For a friend of mine, yeah, I don't
I need
know.
to.
There
I need
are no
to.
chandeliers because the statues are holding the lamps.
Right. Okay.
You might just, those are just like little chandeliers very close to the ground.
Think about that.
I
yeah.
like that. At least it makes me feel at home.
Yeah.
They're still about 15, 20 feet off the ground. So
Oh, okay.
See?
Yeah, I
You
can
know what?
totally. I can
Just you're all
hopscotch
around.
those.
Yep.
Chandeliers for days.
Okay.
Yep.
The chandelier. All right, so he's trying to present some kind of shit. He's trying to say,
Yes, and the dwarf on the throne says, "These people have accused you of stealing one of my treasures."
Give him one of these.
A belt.
Well, do I look like I'm wearing a fucking belt? Let's go.
And then he turns to his wife and mumbles something which you can sort of hear. What's her name again? Lady Dran, do you have anything to say about that?
I don't wear belts.
She doesn't wear belts.
Oh, we see where the power is here.
Yes.
But one of them can see it here, so that's an advantage.
Right.
Well, we've searched them. Would you consent to a search of you and your retinue?
Whippoorwill.
We have this belt.
What do you mean we have this belt?
I don't know how.
Oh, they fucking if they.
I don't know how they did it, and I don't know when they did it.
Oh. Oh, they planted it on us?
I don't
How?
know
When
how.
could they have done it?
Exactly right. You were in there.
I give myself a quick once over. Has somebody planted something on me? I would imagine a belt of giant strength is big. That would be a real. I would
but it would
actually
confer the strength upon you.
I would
it would be as light as a feather.
I would admire somebody who could do that to me. I would actually. I would date that person.
You give them props.
Yeah, yeah.
Here,
But
check
I
yourself
just
out.
Gigantic metal belt get around.
just kind of quickly. I'm like,
I would like to
not
suggest
in-
that if we do have a belt of giant strength on us,
We put it on our
not
dwarf.
so bad.
So
It's not in the box, right?
I'll
we
say.
would have seen it.
I'll say.
Yeah.
I would certainly.
We've had the box.
Be happy to prove my innocence. You may search me. I cannot speak for my lady. However,
Perception checks, guys.
maybe I'll just leave it there. I cannot. So I'll step
nice.
forward.
18.
Oh, what'd I get?
18.
Oh, 16.
Wow. Okay, you both hear the sleeping guy waking up.
Above us?
Yeah, more than a minute's passed. So he is-
Stab right through the lid of the box.
I
Right
can.
through his heart.
If you'd like.
You guys sleep him again?
Well, that's another first level spell.
First level spell, I'm not worried about.
But it's a slot.
I searched him at one point.
And it's only a minute.
yeah.
You're looking for the key. He didn't have anything
had
like
no.
big shiny.
No.
I'm assuming
Is
this
sleep
thing
only
has
a
a
minute?
big belt buckle.
Yeah.
This has got to be like Texas.
Oh no, these things are beasts. Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
beasts. Dwarves don't make anything small.
Ancient artifacts designed to help you kill.
Yeah. Sort of like
Whatever.
combination strength artifact and hernia.
Yeah,
girdle.
exactly. Yeah, lumbar
Yeah.
support.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so do you have this fucking thing?
I'm like, no, I don't want to. So I do. I step forward. I say, please, feel free to search me.
The guards will
Well,
sort
I
of
can't
pat
do
you
anything but
down
fight
and just
him.
sort of give a cursory examination.
It's dawning on me right
Yeah.
now.
Ironbeard the wizard comes through one of the back doors off to the side and just says out into the hall for all to hear, "The vaults are secure."
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, those things are solid.
Yeah, they're the best. You
That's-
can't take anything.
I
You
don't
can't
know how
take
you got that iron wall in there.
Yep.
Lead.
Whatever.
whatever kind of metal it was. So do I need to roll to check like myself to see if anything was planted on me?
You don't need to roll. You can
Okay.
just do a cursory
I
examination.
don't feel
clearly
any
nothing on you.
giant belts.
We don't have it.
No, we don't have it.
Yeah. After examination of everybody in the room, there is no evidence that any of the parties
Here,
has it.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check this douche. I'm gonna check Carrington Sway.
Okay.
Oh, good idea.
All right. Hang on.
I'll once I see you moving in that direction, I'll haul his drunken ass off the top of the box, and
He's awake,
Oh, no.
and he says,
I'm gonna kick him in the face.
I break all the teeth in his mouth
"Let us roll initiative and see how this pans
with
out."
that steel boot.
And even you guys in the box, you can roll initiative if you want to. Though you may not necessarily want to act until
Nice.
oh Christ, the
All
one
right,
time I want
Omin.
to be going fast.
10.
10. Jim,
24.
Dang,
Binwin,
17.
and VIARI.
11.
Okay. So, back to you guys in the box.
Yeah.
You guys are both higher in initiative counts than
Everybody.
Than what's his face.
Oh,
who's
it's getting
on
so
top.
stinky in here, too, because I have been
But-
farting up a storm.
Just don't stop. Like not like even discreet farts.
Oh,
just
no.
a
So
constant-
Carrington is awake.
It's like a
groggy,
bassoon solo.
Yeah.
but awake. Jim, would you like to do anything from your
You want me
box?
to put him to sleep again? It'll only be a minute.
A minute might be all we need.
That might be a good call.
I can use another.
And no one would
first level
think
slot.
no one would think twice about it
This
if he fell back
drunken
asleep.
ass, yeah.
Okay. I have to roll the d8s again though. Is he still hurt?
Yeah, he got
Well,
Never.
it hasn't
I don't
been
know.
long,
It has
right?
been a short rest.
Here you
He
go. A short.
he's not up to full
That's smooth.
hit points.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna try to slip him a Mickey again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
4. Oh my lord.
Wow,
9,
that
10,
is-
11, 12, 13.
13.
God, Rothfuss.
I pulled a pat. 13? That's not great.
All right.
Make
On
him a little
Jim's turn,
sleepy.
All you have
there's
to do is beat his hit points, right?
Yeah.
there's like a little sort of mumbling voices from inside the box. And then one of the dwarven guards keels over, unconscious.
Whippoorwill.
All right.
Treachery! And I pointed to Zentarim.
Binwin, you don't know what's really going on. You hear this clanking noise outside.
I so bad want to bust out of this box.
Man, you're going to get your moment. It'll come. It'll come.
No, wait. I hold my turn.
This is so
wow.
painful. This is so painful.
Well, I mean, he has to let me. Oh no, I'm invisible.
Yeah.
I'm invisible.
Well, yeah, but you would, to get out, you'd still have to open the box and everything.
Yeah, so
Like,
the box
there's a
flies
secret.
up.
There's a secret exit from the box.
well, I thought there
It's
was
like a
just-
magic box.
I
No, you have
thought
the
there was
lid. You have the lid, and then you can get out.
Oh, that's
the side.
right. I'm
that might be-
invisible, so I crawl out the back of the box.
No. We set it up to explode out.
Yeah, we
Like
didn't
to-
explode out.
Oh, okay.
We didn't talk about any kind of like
Okay,
secret.
all right. So you're in there just
I can't even open it because the guy's
Right,
asleep
he's
on top
yeah.
of it.
So he sits up, points an accusing finger at you, and says, "He is not a woman."
Whippoorwill!
Acquisitions incorporated, fire and corporate. They're doing their best to get